Okay. Okay. Let's see. Share the link with everybody so that we can make this happen. Right? Okay. Okay. So, okay. It's okay. We're live. We're live. Okay. Okay. We're live. We're live. Okay. I can see people are joining. When you join, just let me know. Type your name in the chat so I can know you're here. Okay, awesome. I can see Emmy. Emmy's here. That's great. Let me just give 1 or 2 minutes for others to join in. Okay, Blessing is here. Blessing out as well. God's time is here. Awesome. This is great. Faith is here. Okay. Nana is here. That's great. That's great. Uh, awesome. This is it's a full house. Okay, Faith is joining us from the heart of Nigeria, FCT Abuja. That's people that have money that stay in Abuja. All right. We have some people in here. Victoria has joined us. Gideon is here. Happiness is here. Okay, that's great. Uh, you can see that I love you guys so much that I made out time in my Saturday afternoon to make this happen for you all. This is love. This is deep love. So start bearing my tithes for when you arrive your brother Yibo. I want to hear stories, so I bear my tithes so that everything no quarrel. All right, yeah, you're on the live broadcast. Yes, welcome. You're in the right place. You're in the right place. Those people that will miss today, they will just cry because uh there will be no replays unless they beg me with something. All right, welcome. So we're gonna look at the A to Z of getting a scholarship abroad today, and I'll be using the United States a as a sample. I can see title say I'll get my 10%. Awesome, that's good. That's my person. Now you're talking. Exactly. So keep my 10% properly so that we will not have any quarrels. So today we'll look at the A to Z of getting a scholarship abroad. I'm going to run through everything, almost everything A to Z today in the next 1 or 2 hours. And then if you're in the mentoring group, I will help you implement all of these things week by week. So in other words, next weekend we may also have another live video to talk about a section of the process. So today's like a broad overview, right? So A to Z, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, you get a scholarship, right? And you'll be abroad. You'll be in US, Canada, Denmark, wherever you want to go. So but after today, we'll be looking at each step of the process. Okay, so and that will make everything better, so that there will not be any loose ends, there will not be any quarrel, there will not be any gaps. All right. So right now. And this is why this is, and you understand why I was so. You can you hear me? Emmy is saying that you cannot hear me properly. Can you guys hear me? Every other person. Am I audible to everybody else? Let me be sure because I know I tested everything before coming live and everything is working in my end. So just let me know if you can hear me. Okay, okay, awesome. Chido says you can hear me. Awesome, great. Thank you. So I think you maybe need to increase the volume on your device. All right. So as I was saying, you need to. Today is going to be a broad overview, and today you will understand why I was so hard on people to say, get if you don't have this requirement, there's no point in being here. Today to make more sense because it's like it's not a wishful thinking, you know. So it's people think scholarship is free money. It's not. You know, it's like a job. It's not even like a job. It's a job. So I will explain everything as we go on today. Right. So all right. So please turn away all distractions, and it will be nice to have your attention for the next few hours. All right. Let me see. Mm, right. Just give me a sec. Let me put our fine my fresh name on top. Okay. Great. This is a censored video by Uyi. All right. So okay, now let me share my before I share my screen, let me give you a broad overview, theoretically to make more sense. So to get scholarship to go abroad requires a couple of steps, and I will explain that very quickly, very briefly. For you to get is there are what we call internal scholarship and what's called external scholarship. Okay, so the internal scholarship are those hidden scholarships that every university has. They have millions of dollars, millions of euros, millions of pounds in their accounts to support students in their academic journey, right? And those money are not meant for free to be given to students for free. I mean, they are meant for to pay students to do a certain kind of job in the university, so that the university can move forward while the student is also going doing their studies. So that's what we call internal scholarship. And there are external scholarships that are given by scholarship bodies that has nothing to do with the school, but they are given by the external bodies. Such scholarship includes the Mastercard scholarship. So Mastercard scholarship is a perfect example of what we call an external scholarship. Mastercard does not own any university, so you have to apply to the university, get admission, then say, okay, Mastercard, see, I have admission letter here. I need money to do this thing. That's okay, fine. Take this money. That's what we call external. External scholarships are very difficult to get. Not impossible, it's just very difficult because a lot of people around the world globally are applying for those scholarships, those scholarships. So it's very limited, very difficult to get. But the internal scholarships are much less, are not as difficult to get. But that's very difficult. But there's less competition. Okay, so today's video is going to be targeted towards those internal scholarships. Awesome. So now there are in those internal scholarships, there are also two broad categories. Please follow me when I'll give you, I'll pause it at different intervals to explain, to ask for questions if you don't understand. Just follow me, please. So those internal scholarships, there are two broad kinds. One is the one where you apply to the university for admission, and then they consider your admission alongside the scholarship. So you don't have to apply separately for the scholarship. So once you apply for, say, a master's degree in computer science at the University of Arizona, for example, as they are reviewing your admission criteria, they are reviewing whether or not they will give you scholarship. So those universities are very difficult to get in because admitting you means that they'll give you scholarship. So they just if you don't get admission, you don't get the scholarship. So they just automatically reject whoever doesn't get the scholarship, right? Now, that's one category. The second category are the ones that whereby you apply for admission separately. You get admitted. Congratulations, you have got admission into the University of Arizona, for example. Now you have to apply for the scholarship separately, still in the department, but a separate hustle. So those ones are admission can be slightly easier to get, and the where the scholarship is much more difficult to get. So those are the two broad categories of internal scholarships. Okay. Now the one that is most common is one that is automatic consideration for both admission and scholarship. So that's why uh, throughout the process of this our mentoring program, I will be saying admission criteria. What's the admission criteria? Because it's the same as scholarship criteria. So the admission criteria says that you need to have your bachelor's degree and 5 years of experience. That's the same criteria for the scholarship. Okay, so the scholarship doesn't require any additional effort to get. Make sense? Awesome. Now, to get all of these scholarships processed properly, you need your undergraduate certificate. That's one. You need your undergraduate transcript. That's two. You need your CV or resume. That's three. And then you need your passport. What we call international passport. It's called a passport. That's four. These are the four basic things you need before you even have the dream to say, oh, let me study in this country. You need to have these four things. This is just how it is. So if you don't have these four things, what you're doing is just wishful thinking. You're like the person that is not yet married, that is saying, oh my god, oh wow, when my children turn 20, they'll go to this place. My brother, my sister, you're not even married yet, you never have a child yet, you're thinking about 20 years from now. So focus on what's in front of you. Okay, that's why I was very hard on people in the group that see if you don't have this requirement, uh, log off because there's no point. Okay, so people were saying, oh, I'll get my scholarship my transcript next month. I shouldn't be the one to give you the drive. Okay, the drive should be within you first, and then I will come and show you the road and say, okay, go like this, like this, like this, and you get it. Okay, so that's what it's about. So I'm going to share my screen very soon to show you the process, and it will make more sense as I share my screen. So now, when you have these four things that I just mentioned, what do you need to do next? Choose your country, right? So, okay, you have. Somebody give me what they have in chat. Let me use that as an example. If let's say you have a bachelor's, tell me your bachelor's degree in something. Say bachelor's degree in computer science or bachelor's degree in mathematics. Let me use somebody as an example so that it will be concrete for everybody to follow. Can I have somebody in the chat just tell me what they studied in university? They're a bachelor's degree. Oh, awesome. Gotham said it has a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering. So let me use that as a perfect example. Now, you have a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering and you want to study abroad. What should be the first thing that you should do? Look for a country that you like or that is leading in your industry, right? That's the first thing you should do. Now, let's say, and again, please let me say this here, very important. Do not fall in love with any country before you go to the country. Whatever you are seeing or hearing about any country, it is third party information. Trust me, do not believe anything you hear anybody. Whether it's good or bad, don't believe it. Go to the country first. And it will be too late, but that's the truth. Don't worry about yourself. Oh, this country said no. They said don't forget. See, they said should be not be in a dictionary. Okay, which country is the leading expert in your field? Now, for chemical engineering, I know this because I'm here in the US. I would say for chemical engineering, I would say it's the US is the leading expert in chemical engineering. Okay, for some other people, it can be the UK, it can be Canada. So let that guide you. So that's number one. So let's use chemical engineering for this example. You have a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering, and you've realized from your research that the United States is the leading expert in chemical engineering, in the chemical engineering industry, or engineering as a whole industry. Good. Half cases half done. What should you do next? Look for universities that offer chemical engineering, right? Awesome. And that is where this website comes into place. The website is called foricu.org, foricu.org. and I'll share my screen to show you that very soon. Just give me a sec. For icu.org. You can write it down somewhere so you don't forget about the website. Okay. All right. So now this is for ICU. If you can see my screen, okay, of course you can see my screen. You can see my screen, right? Everybody? You can see, can you see my screen I'm sharing right now? It'd be nice to get some feedback in the chat. Awesome. Okay, you can see my screen. Great. Now let's dig in. Now this is for ICU website, for icu.org. It's a website that covers that lists all the universities in the world that are accredited. So it doesn't really list unaccredited universities. So any university that has been accredited in any country is captured in this website. So now you scroll down a little bit, you can see universities by country, right? Now, although it said by country, but here it gives you by continent first of all. So these are the continents we have that has universities, right? Now, where is America? America is in North America, right? So the US. So if you are going, let's say if you realize that your industry is big in the UK, you go to Europe, right? If your industry is big in Canada, you go to North America as well. If it's big in Denmark, Germany, you go to Europe. So that's how it is, you know. So I'm going to click North America, and it will show me, or it give me an intro about North American universities first of all. You should don't buy yourself listen, it doesn't really matter. Then you choose your country here. This is the most important part. It has Bermuda, Canada, US. Okay, so I'm gonna click on the United States. You give you an overview about universities in the US, which you don't really need to bother yourself about. You can read that if you like. Now it gives you universities according to their states. So every university in the states is captured on this website. This website is a game changer, trust me. It's an amazing website that helps people just track things easily. Now you can see that by the sheer number here that the US is already a leading expert. You can see how many universities are in each state in the US. It's amazing, honestly. So Alabama has 26 universities, Arizona has 8, California has 132 universities. You know, you can see them, all the 50 states of the US, all of them are captured here. All right. So you can use US news websites to find the top universities in the US, or you can just do a Google search and say universities that offer this course. But this website also shows you by state in case you don't want to go to the places that are very cold. So this website gives you access to this information. So let's look at universities in California as an example. Look at California, you see all the universities according to their ranking. So Stanford is number 1 in California, followed by University of California in Berkeley, University of California in Los Angeles, all the way down. All 132 universities are captured here on this website. It's amazing, trust me. Including the one that does not have uh, any ranking. So I'm going to go back. Sorry, I think I'm clicking something there. All right. So now let's look at Stanford University and see. It gives you history of Stanford University, which you can use for your pitch. And later on, when we get later, I'll tell you. So now you can go, and to show you where this is where I want to go. Now, here it shows you if they offer bachelor's degrees, if they offer master's degrees, if they offer PhD degrees. So now it shows that they offer bachelor's degree in humanities, in language, in business, in medicine. They offer bachelor's degree in all the courses. So this university is that's why it's highly ranked, because they have courses they offer all the courses you can ever think of, So it's a very good university, So you can see master's degree in this is there. So let me click on business, for example. It shows you what they offer. This university offers courses in at least one of the following subjects: accounting, anthropology, business, communication, media, economics, geography, law, library and information science, physical education, sports, political science, It shows you what they offer. Now you go to your science field and you see whether they offer anything in engineering. This is the test, and then you see that they have everything that you need. Everything is here. So this university is very highly ranked because they offer everything you can ever think of. Now this one is a little bit gives you by state. Another option is to just do your Google search and say chemical engineering PhD in the US. It shows you, it gives you a list of universities that offer the say chemical engineering in the United States. It gives you the guide. You can follow that. You can follow US news. What this is US, not American. This is US news. Then after that, it gives you Carnegie Mellon University offers a PhD in chemical engineering. Let's follow this and see. Now, this is where the hard work comes in. Trust me, you need to do this work, otherwise you won't get anything. You won't go anywhere. Now, you can see PhD in chemical engineering. Look at this cool lab. This guy is making the world a better place. Advanced tells you everything they do. YN and PhD. Look at the department areas. Everything is here. Everything, it shows you meet chemical engineering PhD students. So these are the people that are currently studying in this university, this PhD program. It shows you everything. Meet the this is what you should care about, the faculty. Now memorize this is very important. I'll write it down somewhere. This is very important. I'll talk more about this very soon. The faculty is very important. These are the professors that have the funding. Some of them have NSF funding, some of them have NIH funding that can bring in new students from around the world. So very important. Very important. So some of the graduates from this university go to this place to work. So you can say that it's a very good university to go to. ExxonMobil, you can, oh my God, Princeton University, some of them go to Princeton University, go to University of Wisconsin. You know, some of them have AI researchers, research engineers. So you can say that if this field is very lucrative, oh my God, salary $120,000. Oh my God, actually, I'm going to switch right now to chemical engineering. Oh my God, see money. So this, are you excited? Honestly, so look at deadline to apply is December 15. My brother and my sister, what's today's date? Today's October 5. So in other words, you still have 2 months to submit your application for this school. Can I see that you still have, so you said this is why I started this program early, so that you have the information and you have the time to apply. So after December 15, you're finished, it's finished until next year. So it's once every year. There's not a big. All right, so yes, I think let me look for admission requirements. That's going to be the next most important thing. All right, PhD program requirements. You can see. Um, Let me see if they talk about admission requirement. No, they didn't talk about admission requirement here. Uh, it's fine. They didn't talk about admission requirement here, but it's all good. Yeah. So okay. You need to have your CV and your essays. That's your SOP, your present statement. You have your CV, your transcript is very important, and then you can talk to one of these mentoring people to give you some guide. Yes. So every university has its. Every university has a lot of different things, right? So now back to my face. Yes. Yeah. Yes. It's my plus. Yeah, of course. Um, the site is for icu.org. That's the name of the website. Let me pin it. Okay. All right. That's for ICU. That's the website. Okay. So somebody mentioned education earlier. Now let me help that person out. Okay. Awesome. Let me use one very good university as an example for education. Now, um, the name of this university is the University. Let me go back to my screen. All right. So now, science education, University of Georgia. Now, it gives you the degree programs, BSc. You don't, you're bigger than the BSc right now, so go to where that matters. You want the MSc, MSc is here. If you want PhD, is here. So PhD in science education is here. Click on it, and then it takes you to the website. Tells you about the curriculum, what you'll be learning in a program, admission, and it gives you faculty members that you can click on and check. Look at the admission requirement. This is what I'm here. This is what I'm talking about now. This one gives us very clearly. Says you need 3 letters of recommendation. So let me quickly say this here because a lot of people that I've seen in my years of in this industry is that a lot of people want to apply for PhD and master's program. They're going to get somebody that is in business to write them letters. It will not work. It will not work. Except you're going for a practical master's like let's say an MBA. MBA, some universities will require at least one person to be in industry to write the letter for you because, of course, it's an MBA, right? But every other academic discipline requires you to have reference letters from professors. And let me quickly say this here because I went to University of Nigeria, so I understand how it works. In Nigeria, we call some people professors and some people lecturers. So that's Nigeria, that's UK, that's Nigeria. In the US, everybody that teaches is called a professor. Everybody that is a tenure track is always a professor. Okay, so you need to have, if you are from Nigeria, I'm saying that because I'm used to Nigeria, you understand? I'm from Nigeria. So if you want to study in this university, for example, you must have 3 professors, 3 lecturers that have taught you before, or that have some sort of relationship with you. You must have 3 of them write letters for you. And this letter is not just, oh, yes, hello, University of Ghana, my name is Uyi. I know this person for 2 years, so please admit him. Thanks. That will not get you anywhere. The letters must be detailed. They must talk about why you are fit for grad school, your past experiences, your past accomplishments, what made he or she think that you are fit? What's the reason? Was the person your former advisor in university? Did the person supervise your master's thesis? Did the person supervise your bachelor's degree project? Was the person your lecturer for a particular course? It must be detailed. You know, don't just go and write 1 paragraph or 1 page and say you're fine. It will not work. Make it detailed. Let's see. That's why this process is not child's play. It's not I wish. No, you must make it detailed and to the point. Because remember, you're competing with people globally. If you're applying for this semester, you're competing with people from the US, people from India, China, from all over the world. People from all over the world are applying to this university. So you cannot leave anything to chance. It's very important. Very important. Okay, let's continue. Now, these 2 letters, it says what you need here. You identify your letters, and then your transcript. Consider why I was hard on people that you must have your transcript. There's no my transcript will ready in January. You're not ready. You apply in 2026. So that's how it works. Your transcript must be there. There's no a beg. Okay, there's no please. I don't have a transcript now. Let me do it tomorrow. No. Test scores. You must have your GRA for this particular program. They need a GRA. Okay, so some programs don't require GRA, so you can check for school and don't require GRA. Yeah. And so let me quickly talk about this GRA, for example, for a minute before I proceed. A lot of people say, "Oh my God, I don't want to write GRE. I don't want to write IELTS. I don't want to write TOEFL." Let me give you an example. Let me just paint the picture for you. Let's say you are the head of department for a particular program. for chemical engineering, and you have an applicant from Nigeria, you have an applicant from China, you have an applicant from the UK, you have one from somewhere in Europe. So that's 4 applicants, and they are all good. They have all of them have first class in chemical engineering, hot background. They're ready to go for this PhD program or the master program. And then only two of them have GRE, and one of them has a GRE and a letter from a university saying that their course was taught in English. Who do you think they will give the admission and the scholarship to? I mean, it's just a simple question. Answer by yourself. You don't have to tell me. Just think about it by yourself. Who? So the more things you have, the greater your chances. It's just that simple. It's simple, but a lot of people will still not do it. If you're in my mentoring group, you can already see that from the group, from hundreds of people down. That's how it is. In fact, my personal assistant just told me yesterday that we had over 1,750 people send us messages that they were interested in the group. After we admitted somebody, we were like, you know what, let's stream it down. Let's ask them before adding to the group. And a lot of them did not have the requirement. So it's not wishful thinking. It's not I wish to. No. It's either you have it or you don't have it, and that's it. Okay? Yes, so please get it. Somebody asking a question in the chat. Is it preferable to bring a letter from an engineer who was my mentor in an internship? Absolutely. So listen, they require 3. You can do 4. That's what people don't understand. People say, oh, they say that I should bring 3 letters. It's just 3 minimum. Or you can bring 2 professors and one of this mentor, because this one can speak to you directly. You understand? Because this one has a lot of reach. It's just about you thinking about looking at the people in your life and say, okay, which one can best tell a better story? Okay? So it's not about saying, oh, this person taught me this class in 100 level. A professor taught you a course in 100 level, and one taught you a course in final year. Which one has more value to you? It's the final year one that has more value to you. Simple. So you must look at this. You must look at your entire story and say, okay, how do I want them to perceive my application? That's how you choose. Okay? How you choose. So every letter that they write on your behalf must also correspond in a way to your own personal statement. I'll get there very soon. So that's it. Let me continue. Now, this particular program requires sample of scholarly writing, which can be your master's thesis. So if you have your master's thesis before, just include it here, and you're good to go. Requires your CV, current CV. Okay. See, they comment 2-page CV, but it can be more than 2 pages in my opinion. Then this is what screens a lot of people out. Your statement of purpose. This one. You must have your statement of purpose. Why do you want to study in this university? Why? And if you're a man, if you ever asked a girl out before, you know that this is the question they always ask you. But why me? That's the question that they're supposed asking you. Why this university in this country? Why? Chemical engineering is offered in Cumberland University. Why did you go there? Chemical engineering is offered in University of Benin, Nigeria. Why did you not go there? So why this university? Why this country? That's your SOP. And then why am I a good fit for this program? And why is this program a good fit for me? So it's always that there's always that dance between what's valuable and what's not valuable. What's valuable and what's not valuable. Okay, so you must have that dance. You must have it constantly. Yes. So this is it. Deadline to apply. You can see this one is November 1. This is already like a few weeks from now, like 3 weeks from now. This is the deadline, November 1. Okay. So there's no way around it. You either ready to apply or you're not, and you wait for another 1 year. And but then you have more competition. But then maybe there will be 2000 to 1, and then so please take advantage of this while it lasts. Now you can see here they said something about, look at this. This is very important, because if I said that, you say it's OE that's saying that, so OE doesn't. So let me tell you, look at it. So that note, in advance of applying to our program, we strongly recommend you reach out to faculty members with shared research interest on your own. So, as gaining admission to the doctoral program is unlikely without faculty support. And then I will explain. Let me show my first face. Let me show my first face. Now, I told you that there were two broad categories of scholarship, right? There was the internal scholarship and there was the external scholarship. Okay, the external one we said that that's external, like Mastercard, like Chevening scholarship, which was like external scholarship that after to the university. Now there is the internal one, right? Good. This internal scholarship did not fall from the sky. Okay, there are grants that were given to professors in the schools to do research, and so they cannot do the research on their own. So they want to employ, let me use that word so to make more sense to some people. They want to employ you to assist them in doing that research. So the scholarship is not free money. It's not, oh my God, wow, you're so good. Oh, wow, admission, wow. Take this free money and go. No, it's employment. So think about it. If you're applying, if you're in Nigeria, for example, you're applying to Zenith Bank to work, think of how you arrange your materials. That same thing should be going in your mind. You understand? So now, how why is it important for you to win touch with a professor? Because networking is a big deal in this part of the world. Networking is a big deal. If they don't know you, they will reject your application. What does that mean? Is that as soon as the portal closes November 1st, for example, and 20 people apply to university, good. They will take all 20 applications. Look at the name. Oh my God, this name, Shola. I don't know this person. They'll throw it away, reject because they don't know who you are. They want to waste their time. It's a very stressful process. They don't want to waste time on anybody. Look at Michael. Okay, yeah, Michael sent my email last. Oh, yeah, that's true. Last month. Okay, let me keep some here. So they sort it out first by who they know, and then from who they know, they now check, okay, who's the strongest applicant? They now rank it like that. So you can see that sending an email to the professor is very important. Okay. And now that's the next step I'll talk about right now. Someone asking, Sablo, could you do a search on the right? If I mean, it means you came late. I talked about that. I said that this is a broad overview, but after today, I'll do a tailored video on how to reach, how to do those things. Yes. So yes, I'll do a video separately next weekend. Every weekend I'll do a video one video every week, just doing all these things. So makes sense so far, right? Please let me know if it makes sense so far. Let's say I know if I can clarify anything or if I can do everything if I move on to the next thing. Does it make sense so far? I need some comments in the chat before I go on. Yes or no? Where are the comments? Let me see. I'm not seeing any comments here. Is it because okay, somebody said yes. Okay, great. Awesome. Makes sense. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the comments. All right. So now you've gotten the broad overview. The next step, what's the next step? Logical step that you think of is to reach out to a professor, right? Remember that you already have your documents. Do not send an email to a professor when you don't have your transcript. It does not make sense. Doesn't make sense. No. So now let me give you a proper. Let me do one for you. Let me use. Let me use the science one. Let me continue with the science one and see. All right. Let me continue with the science one. Now, let me continue with the science. So now let's look at the faculty members and see some of the faculty members that they have in this program. Amazing faculty members that they have. So you can choose from any one of them. Good people. So let's use Hodges for example, and click on that. See, look at her biography. She began a PhD career teaching in public. She began a career, sorry, teaching in public school. She pursued a PhD in science education, and then she moved to other areas of expertise. This is where you should be looking at areas of expertise and areas of interest. This is where you should be looking at. So, science teacher preparation, professional learning, science preparation. So, let's say this is my interest. Let's say that this fits my interest to the latter, or it fits it to at least to an extent. So now, how should I contact this professor? Let me give you a proper. Let me teach you a proper way. Let me open my Google Doc. Just give me a second to open my Google Doc folder. Blank folder. Okay, great. Let me show you how you can do that. So now, share my screen back again to this Google Doc. Now I'm going to give you no script, straight. Hello, Dr. Hodges. Now, you can say hello, you can say good afternoon, you can say good morning, it's fine. Okay, it's fine. As long as you don't call the person by their first name on an email, you're fine. Okay, because they don't know you yet, right? They go and say hello, Gloria. You're finished. Okay, so always use hello, doctor, and then the last name. Okay, for all professors, doctor and last name, please. Doctor and last name. Okay. Um, Doctor and last name. All right. So, right. Who should I? Who? Let me just use an imaginary person. No one but anybody. Okay. So, um, I am Uyi. Or I can say my name is Uyi. It doesn't really. It's fine. I am Uyi with a bachelor's degree in science education from the of University of what now? Nigeria. Okay. Now, this just says what my degree doesn't say anything else. So you must talk about if you have a master's degree, include it here, right? If you have a master's degree, include your first degree and your master's degree. Okay. Uh, so if I have a master's degree, I will say a bachelor's degree and a master's degree, both in science education from this university. Okay, so tweak around it, tweak it, when you tweak it, don't just be static. Tweak it, make it flexible. Be flexible. Now, when I was in the University of Benin studying science education, what did I do? What did I do? What made me stand out? Because just imagine you scrolling through your phone on Instagram. What makes a video capture your attention? What's that thing? There must be something remarkable, right? So this is the same thing. What's that thing? Remember, do not lie. God, do not lie. You lie, it's a game over. You're finished. Okay? Do not lie. Do not use AI to write your emails and your SOPs. They will find out and they will reject your application. That's it. That's it. Practice writing. Practice writing. If you read, you write. So read a lot of books. Buy books. Read. Okay, helps. Now, I okay. Let me see. I undertook. Remember that what you are writing here must be in line with what the professor did, right? Good. All right. Okay, no, let me write this now. Okay, during my undergraduate studies, I explored the intersection of identity and science among secondary school students in one local government area of my state. I found out that identity plays a huge role in how students learn science in schools. And this has propelled 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 or no, let me say this has fueled my desire to undertake a PhD program. Mhm. In your university. Finish. It's enough. No need for long stories. Don't remember. Don't send them what to take them 5 days to read. Okay. Something hot, something captivating about what you have done that makes sense. Play the one paragraph is fine. Then the next paragraph. Why should she care about this? Let's go back to that place. Let's go back to that. Let me stop sharing for it. Let me stop sharing this and go back there and show you. Why should she care about what I just said right now? Why? Let me show you something. Now, our expertise is in science and teacher preparation. So, what's the link? What's the link between this and that? So you have to go, go to what's it called? ResearchGate or Google Scholar or whatever. Type research, research, and this is your Google Scholar articles. Okay, awesome. Oh, perfect, perfect. This is one of our papers. Let's see. Let's see. Showing you this thing. Is find my somewhere. If you have my title, please keep it somewhere safe. So this is one of the papers that she wrote. An exploratory study of blending the virtual world and the laboratory experience in secondary chemistry classrooms. Perfect. Perfect. So you read this article, read it, read the abstract, read everything. What does the article say? You know, what does the article say? I don't have the time to go through this paragraph, this article right now, but read the article properly. This article was published in 2018. You can find something something recent, but it's fine. Let me just copy this and show you how it works. Okay, just for teaching purposes only, please. Remember that I am not a spokesperson for any of these universities. I am just giving them for educational purposes only. All right, so let's go back to our Google Doc and let me show you what we're doing next. All right, so now I'm going to paste that title here just for ease. Normally I'll type it out, but let me just paste it here for ease. All right. Oh, there's a what did I do? Oh, Mama text area. This thing is looking weird. Let me use the same thing. All right. All right. So now, remember this is the title of the paper, right? Now put it in inverted comma and say, I read your article titled this, which was published in X journal, or no, let's say published in 2018, not 2018, it doesn't matter. I was intrigued by the findings of the article that XXXXX. Who the findings there, right? And I wonder if you have considered XXXXX. That's how you stay memorable, guys. That's how you stay memorable, guys. Okay. I desire to undertake my PhD in science education, and I would like you to be my advisor. I am open to discussing this further with you. Thank you. We, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Please don't write. Oh, please don't include your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I'll just pulling your legs. All right, so let me know if this makes sense. Come on, tap in the chat. Let me know if this makes sense. Come on, hit me. If you receive this email, would you like to read it? Tell me. Come on, tell me. Where are they? Shalewa says, "Wow." Exactly now. She says, "Wow." So I've blown her mind away. Sense plenty. Ah, Nana says, "Great." Yes, you see, it. You don't have. It's, I don't. I want people say, "Oh my God, I have to copy it." No, if you, the law of writing says that if you read, you write. It's because you just don't read. That's why you don't write. You know, when you stay on TikTok every day, you can't write. You know, so this is the sample. Should I send you guys the sample? I'll send you. I'll send it to my people in my mentoring group. I'll send them this sample in the mentoring group. Let me stop that sharing. All right, let me show my fresh face back. Exactly, Susan. You said it simple, straight, captivating. There's no need for. So if we see some email, you'll be like, "Oh my God!" Tell you where they are from, where they were born. I'm from Nigeria. I'm Ocean State. I'm like, who, don't nobody need those things. You know, it's just it's straight to the point. Then nobody needs to hear those things. Okay, just do you. All right, do you. Just be simple, straight, read, actually read the paper. That's why I didn't put anything there because I don't know people are not going to copy what I wrote then and start doing something else. Okay, no, just read the article, read it, actually read it, and then you'll be able to write something. All right. So remember that this is the overview. This is an overview video. Okay, from after now, let's say from next weekend, if I have the time, I just hope I have the time, and if you guys are serious, um, I'll do a video on just emails. I'll do a video on just SOPs. Now I'll do a video on every other thing. Okay, I'm going to do a video for each of this. I'm just giving you a broad overview. I'll give you the email. This email is just a simple template. Okay, I'm going to dive deeper into all of these. Why you should make an email like this in a way. If this kind of person is, how you should address it. I'm going to give you those kind of secrets. Okay, don't just follow blindly. Okay, stick with me, and then I'll show you. Okay, let me see. This question says that so for a science person switching to education via PGD, does it mean we go for a sponsor that has that kind of background after going through their journals? Okay, it's a very good question. Very, very good question. Two ways. You know, in science education, I didn't go through the other professor's profile. So there are multiple disciplines, multiple niches in science education. Okay, so it doesn't mean that you must do teacher preparation for you to be for you to get funding from this kind of person. Okay, as long as you're within that space, you're fine. Just have a connection. Okay, say even if someone that studied the chemical engineering, that guy that studied chemical engineering in the beginning, that person can apply for this science education. I'm telling you, you just have to know how does it relate. So how does it relate? What am I bringing? So you consider that at the table. Okay. If you're at the table, don't apply. You're already a table on your own. So we need people that can bring something to the table. So there are people just find a way that find something that links. I don't know what your research. What do you? If I knew what you were your research was, I would have told you something specific. Okay, so I don't know what you're. So if you let's say you studied biology in school, find a linkage. Okay, why do you like biology? So that's it. Okay, so questions are pouring. Let's see. Okay, she says she's fine. Okay, you got it right. Awesome, perfect, great. Margaret says, "These are all disciplines in masters. You must contact a professor." No, no. So masters is quite different. No, not quite different. There are what we call research masters and what we call course-based masters. If you're going for a course-based masters, there is zero funding for you. Zero funding. You must pay your way through. So always read. That's why it's always very. That's why I showed you the process. So there is no skipping of this. You cannot jump. You cannot cut corners. Okay. You must read the website. You must read it and see what they are saying, because they can tell. When they see a person like this one even read what we were saying before, you understand? So if you are going for a master's program, if it's a uh, research-based masters in the US, arguably you will also follow the same process because remember, this is a job. Okay? So let me if I say this properly to make more sense, your admission and your scholarship are two different things. Okay? However, when you get the internal scholarship, your schooling, your grades can affect your scholarship. You understand? So they require you to be a good student, have an average score. So if you fail your classes, they'll push you right. But generally, it's two different things. So you get admission, scholarship are two different things. So some people can even be in chemical engineering, and their funding is in botany or zoology. Okay, doesn't really matter. Doesn't really. So just find a way around those things. If you're doing AES chemistry, you're fine. You're fine. Just link it. Link it to find a research. I just picked one from 2018, right? Scroll through the research and see the one that is closely related to what you're doing, and just link the email. Darren Care says you said that we shouldn't use AI at all. In a case where I wrote an essay myself and gave it to an AI to modify, does this refer? Yes, this is a very good question. Very, very good question. So, if you wrote an email by yourself and you feed it to an AI machine to make it perfect, once the AI spits out that perfect version, it is termed an AI written paper. Okay, so that's I'm not so one side of one of the things that we're still trying to find ways around, but for now it is frowned upon. In my opinion, in my honest opinion, is that I would rather, for me personally, this is my personal opinion, I would rather submit an email that has typographical error than send an email that will say AI written. Trust me. Trust me. Just write that and to the best of your knowledge, correct the commas and the grammar and the full stop, correct it to the best of your ability, and send it. Okay? You are human. So honestly, I'm telling you, and because because when you start the program, you will do a lot of writing. So it's best you learn how to write now. Because when you start writing a lot of things, it will demand a lot from you. Trust me, I'm telling you, start writing now. Okay? I don't know if that answers the question. Does this apply to MBA courses too? Susan asking. I study geology though, but I want to go for my MBA in the US. I have the relevant work experience in business. Yeah, a lot of MBA programs. Check the university. A lot of MBA programs. They'll say there's no need to secure a professor in the field and apply directly. You can apply directly for some MBA programs. So it's very good to read the university's page. And some MBA programs don't offer funding too, so you must try to find out if they have funding. Okay, you can send an email to the graduate coordinator and say, "Hello, my name is Susan. I want to about this program. I want to find out if there's funding for this program." Simple email. You give him some feedback, and then you can continue from there. If there's no scholarship, can apply for admission, hold its admission, and apply for an external scholarship like Mastercard, right? On all those other bodies, or apply for funding from another department, you know. So it's always best to, follow those things. What about schools that provide digital forms for admissions? Is there a need for a written letter for my process? Yes, I would always say yes. If you look at even those schools that provide a digital form, if they think, oh yes, great, 100%, 100%, bottom, if you scroll down, you see that there's a box and say, would you like to upload any document here? Then click yes and upload it. It's always best if they write these things. I want to see, I want to read what the person has to say about you. I'm telling you, it helps. Trust me, it helps. Yeah, Grammarly works perfect. Grammarly is perfect. Yes, if you can buy one of those premium or whatever, yes, works. Title said I got to a level of interview for a PhD in one university in New Zealand and USA, and Alabama and Notre Dame. In the end, the decision letter was negative. Yes, so there are a lot of things, like I was saying from the beginning, that you are competing against a lot of people, a lot of people from different backgrounds. So it could just be that you're not the right fit at that time, that maybe there was someone that had a better, for example, I was saying something that even if you're studying chemical engineering, you can go for science education, right? Yes, in theory. But if there's a candidate that has science education bachelor's degree, science education master's degree, has everything done, they will pick that person first before they pick you that has an external background. You understand? So it may just be that somebody has a more tailored background, or somebody had more experience, or somebody had a better grade, or somebody did GRE, or somebody did TOEFL and added to the profile. So it's just like there's something, And again, these people that are reviewing your admission and scholarship, they are humans. They have their own preferences, right? So they may just prefer somebody else. So whenever I get anything like this, I always tell people that don't take anything personal. Don't take admission decision personal. It's all business for them. So they are looking for what's best for them. So don't worry. You just try again next time, or try to another university. Okay. Or I may see, if I see your materials, I can tell you maybe you have some loophole. If you're in my group, are you in my group? That is, I think you're in my group, right? If you're in my group, then I'll look at it, of course, throughout the weeks, and then we'll see. Shadow says, can we use a boss at work too as reference? Yes, 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 yes. I said it before. Yes, of course. Remember that if you are submitting 3 references, it's advisable that at least 2 of them are academic references. In other words, 2 of them must be professors. So the other one you can play with it and do. Again, if somebody else provides 3 professors, that person may potentially stand a better chance. Okay, it's grad school. It's hard work. So there are a lot of people that can talk about your ability to survive grad school. Okay, this is that. Can we transfer to field different from our BSc? Yes, 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 absolutely. Absolutely. I've seen people that did English and they are now in computer science. Absolutely. In fact, somebody that I know has his bachelor's degree in think biochemistry, but now he's doing a PhD in computer science. It's crazy, right? I know. Yes, as soon as you that's this is the kind of case whereby that question of having someone write a letter of recommendation for you from work counts. Does it make sense? So you have a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering, you want to move to computer science. Why? Was it because you were working for you were working in a computer science role before that made you not think you can do it? So that person you're working for has to write that for you and says, yes, you did all the coding, you did all of this graphics design, you did all of the systems networking and everything. So that now puts you in a very good position for admission. Okay? Not that you're applying for med school and somebody that you did internship for you. It will not work. There's no relationship between med school and internship. Is the internship is in a hospital? If that's the case, yes. But if it's an IT firm, it doesn't relate. You get my point, right? So let your story be cohesive, let it be sweet, Get it? Get it? If you don't get it, you know what to do. I never said I require you to attach a proposal to the email. Oh, yes. This is what I want to say this before. Yes, that email, before you send that email, that beautiful email, before you send that email, attach your CV, attach your transcript to that email that I was just writing them now. That was perfect. Attach your CV, attach your transcript. If you have a research proposal that is in line with what that person is doing, attach it. Remember that whatever puts you ahead of others, attach it, because writing a proposal is not easy. It's not easy work. It's very difficult. So I know how it is. So if you've done one already, attach it. Okay, whatever puts you in a good light, attach it. Okay, but it's not a research proposal is not mandatory. I would just say for an email, just unless the person has said that yes, just do your CV and your transcript. Tell them that you have sense. Just put your CV and transcript. Send it then. From there, you can go from there. They want to talk with you further. Okay. All right. So does that make sense? Oh yes, great. So let's move on. I think let's move on. We have I'm going to finish this live at least in 2 hours. At least max. I mean, at most, so that we don't have people that can do other things in different time zones around the world. So right now, it's 3 a.m. in China, it's 3 a.m. in Russia and other Asian countries. It's 3 p.m. here, Eastern time. It's past 8 p.m. in West Africa, in Nigeria and other places. So I love giving people time. Should I do I need to get a transcript for my pitch? Yes, 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 yes. Get everything done. Okay. All right, moving on. Now, you send that email. Remember, this is an about video, right? So I'm reminding you so you know why I'm doing what I'm doing, okay? So start from the beginning. Now you've sent an email. Let's say the person has agreed and say, yes, I love your profile. Apply. What's next is to write your statement of purpose or your personal statement. Um, After that question is very loaded, but just hang on. I'll answer the question. Let me do this one first, okay? All right. So, personal statement, statement of purpose. Potato. Almost the same concept. Slightly different, but whatever you call it is fine. Okay. It's just your approach that matters, right? So, let's talk about that's application that wants to apply for that want to go for science education. Let's look at that and share that. Let me share my screen and go back there. So now we've done the email. The person is happy with us. Want to move forward? Great. What do we do next? Now this is where your statement of purpose, or I'm using slash for or personal statement comes into play. Okay. Now I'm sorry, I like everything being perfect. All right. So now, how do you present your case in the best possible light? What have you done? I like to break my statement of purpose into a paragraph. Again, I'll go in deeper into all of this in the coming weeks, okay? But just give you a sneak peek of what to expect. Paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3, paragraph 4, paragraph 5. Yeah? Now I like to use this method because it has helped millions of people all over the world. All right. Now, first paragraph should always be about you, about about why. Let me put about sorry. Why this program? Second paragraph, why me? Third paragraph, research skills. Fourth paragraph, volunteering leadership. Fifth paragraph, any other thing. Any other thing. All right. If you follow this format, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Remember that it's all about you. I'm not saying that if you follow this format, you get admission and scholarship. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying that if you have, the required experiences, you'll be fine. Remember, okay? Awesome. And again, this is strictly for educational purposes only. All right. Why this program? Now, you want to go and do a PhD in science education. Why? Now, let me just give you a reason out of thin air. Why? Okay, let's see. The world is increasingly becoming a global village, and technological tools are being okay no and the use of technological tools is on the increase. Research has said that X amount of people globally rely on one form of technology or the other for their daily tasks, such as photography, music creation, and the likes. However, many students still lack the relevant skills to undertake in such activities, and many students have also expressed their fear of science topics in schools around the world. Therefore, I desire to undertake my PhD in science Education to enable me examine these trends. Tell me whether you don't like this. This is not sweet. Is this not sweet? Is it not sweet? The paragraph one is done. Is it? So, next thing you look at is why you. So, what you just said now, why are you the best person? Why are you the best person to do this? Next thing, what skills do you have that you have done this before? What skills do you have? Did you do something like this in your undergraduate project, in your master's thesis? Did you do this? Did you work with the professor for a class project? What is the skill that you have? Also, this one may not be related to that thing entirely, but what voluntary skills do you have at all? Like general voluntary, it doesn't really matter what area. You must not be related. So if you were the cheerleader of the music club, it's fine, put it there. If you were the leader of the student union association, put it there. If you were whatever you were, put it there. Put it there. Then any other thing that may not be related to any of these things, maybe you are the first child of your family, and then that's giving you some of these skills. Put it here. You know, so tie everything up and it becomes a very good story. Okay, that's it. That's it. So after that admission, send it, then you're good. Yes, yes, yes. I know. It's we. I'm the only one that can make it this simple. It's one of my skills. People always say that the way I teach, I make everything look simple, but then it requires a lot of timing. So yes. If you have any other question right now, I'm going to hang up for the next 20 minutes to answer further questions that you may have. So if you have any other question that I've not answered, type it in chat. Type it in chat, okay? Type it in chat. If you want to give me money too, send me money. I'm ready. All right. That question that somebody asked before, let me see if I can answer. Please type all the questions in chat. So I have 15 more minutes, okay? Let me see. I have a bachelor's degree in geology with a second class lower. What country would you advise I focus on for a foreign scholarship? That's what I'm saying. I cannot advise you to focus on any country because it has to do with you. What have you done? What research have you done to know the country that geology is good in, is big in? You know, oil is good in, is big in Saudi Arabia. You know, so that would be a good place for you to go. It's all about you. So that's something that you must ask for yourself. What country do you want to go that offers what you want to do? So please, what country would you advise for optometry? I don't know. I know, but I don't know. Okay, so if you went for optometry, I think optometry is big in the US. Optometry is very big in the US. I have a lot of friends that do optometry. I feel like I'm meeting one after actually. I'm meeting one this tonight. So, and he's doing a PhD in optometry right now. And yeah, optometry is big in the US. So we can hit up the US and see if it works for you. Salis who says that another professor and replied he is not recruiting new students for 2025, but I should submit my application. Other faculty might be interested. What does that imply? It means that he is not recruiting new students. He probably doesn't have any money or any funding, or probably the department, or probably that department doesn't require any one professor to recruit students. Okay, so if that's the case, you can just submit application. But I would advise that this is a very good sign. Since he has replied to you and says it's not good, find another person in that department, another person, and send an email to that person. If the person says yes, submit, then submit, okay? But send an email to another person first and see. Okay? Yep. Yes, Shalewa is receiving the anointing from here. Yes, 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 yes. uh, I have an HND in music technology. Awesome. I'm not sure if it's easy to get scholarship for music. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me now? What? Music is huge. There's a if I show you, maybe I'll do a video of our music building and then you see. The music building here in my school, I think is even bigger than the engineering building. I'm more beautiful. So don't ever look down on your music. Please apply. Send an email. Do everything I've said that you should do. You'll be fine. Okay? Okay. Where are other questions? Ask me the questions now. Let's do this. This is the time to shine. Ask me the questions now. After now, I'll know the people that did not attend this video. Yeah, RSC, I'm a very stressed person. Sabinus. So please ask me the questions now. Otherwise, I will know. If you don't ask, I will know. So I got a recommendation letter from a professor last year, and I used it for a scholarship, but I didn't get it. Should I use the same letter of recommendation, or should I get another one? Oh, this is a very good question. So I don't know. So for some external scholarship bodies require you to upload the letter of recommendation, and some schools in the UK, a lot of schools in the UK require you to upload it, get the letter from the person and upload it by yourself. Okay, but a lot of schools in the US do not allow that. They frown upon it. So they always want you to type in a person's name and email address, and they will send the person a link. So a short answer. I don't know what short answer will be. So yes, you can use it in the school if they allow you to upload it. Of course, sure you can upload it and use it. But I doubt you can use it for US schools because they will send an email to that person for him to upload it. So let's best that if they are uploading, they upload the fresh one. Okay, update what they have to update. From last year to now, at least you have done some things, right? Your happiness, you must have been happy. So you must have been doing some voluntary work. So you have increased your capacity. So and that's one thing that's one thing people don't understand. Someone that applied last year, November for admission, that's a whole year right now. Do not just sit and wait for another year to come back around. Okay? Beef up your skills, do some other things, research, volunteering, don't just stay idle, okay? Do some things that make you proud. Yes, my music guy, yes, I see you. Yes, wishing you the best. Can you please share a sample of some of the purpose for us? I don't have sample. I don't what we have seen in the past has made us stop sharing samples. A lot of people just copy and paste the sample and apply and they flag it, and so we don't share samples anymore. But of course, we can guide you, like this and tell you, put your skills here, put this in here, and help you to do that. So if that's what you're referring to, I'll have a video. I think next week we'll look at emails, and then the upper week we'll look at things of purpose. So in 2 weeks or so, we'll look at that particular concept, and I'll give you some tips. Okay? So it's not difficult. It's not difficult. All right, you'll be fine. Are you in our group? Margaret, are you in our group? Mhm. I do send me my resume and research proposal attached, but no transcript. Is it? Yes, send your transcript. Let them see see. I've said before. Whatever will make whatever. Let me use this example. I think this is better because a lot of people like to hear about love and relationship. If you want to ask a girl out, will you not put your best forward? You not drive them with your Rolls Royce and say, look at me, look at my baby Rolls Royce, look at my this, look at my iPhone this, look at my there. Hey, follow me. She said, oh yeah, yes, I'll follow you. I mean, even in the Bible, what's this guy? When Abraham sent his servant to go and bring wife for Isaac, say the servant went with all of the camel, all of the sheep, everything to the place, and was on the well. That I said, yeah, so I like you be a good wife for my this thing. That's it. So put your best foot forward. Put everything and send it. Yes, they will not click it. They will read your email and say, okay, fine. So put everything. Happiness, I got you. I got you. Yes, I got you. I got you. Ask your questions now. I have an HND in geological engineering and a PhD in geology. Oh, what? Oh, sorry, PGD in geology. Awesome. The issue is, I don't know in 2015, and most of the people to reference are no longer in the school. Where are they? Where did they go? Are they in other schools? If yes, meet them. They'll work for you. Are they retired? Meet them. They'll work for you. If if they are no longer on earth, then what have you been doing in the past, before now, in the last 9 years? Okay, If you have been working, then this is a good time to have your boss write a letter for you. Or you can go, if they are still, if, oh, this is a very good question. Very good question. So who is the person right now that can attest to your ability to complete a graduate degree? Who? Think through your circle right now. Who is that person? Have you done online courses? If you've done online courses in the last 9 years, say from Coursera, from Learning, from all those places, who can attest to those facts? Then someone should write that down. Okay, should be a good. That should be a good one. You can do it. Find somebody that can attest to your ability to go to grad school. That's the essence of the letter. It's not because that they want to justify you. They want to be sure that somebody somewhere can say something related to the way you can say. It's like saying it's like me saying, "Oh yeah, I'm a sweet guy. I'm a nice guy. I'm awesome. I have sense. I know book." But if I say it by myself now and I have all 100 people of you that are watching right now say it as well, it makes more sense, right? It's more. It's not has more weight. That's how it is. That's how it is. Awesome. Great. Then we can talk better when we're in group. Can letter of English proficiency be used in place of GRE, TOEFL, etc.? No. Yes. Okay. So, um, letter of English proficiency is saying that Margaret went to the University of X and she was taught in English language. That can be in place of the TOEFL and the IELTS because Nigeria is an English-speaking country. It is recognized and it's on the website. If you are from North Africa, say you're from Algeria, you're from Tunisia, whereby they don't teach you in English. I don't know about Egypt. I think, but I know about Algeria. They teach you in your language. I think Arabic, right? I may be mistaken, but please pardon me. So then you need to write that TOEFL. If you are from China, you need to write TOEFL because they teach in Chinese, right? If you went to, I think some schools in China are speaking English, but just you know what I mean, right? If you attended a school in Benin Republic in Africa, in Togo, in Burkina Faso, those countries that speak French, you will need to write the TOEFL or IELTS. If you went to Cameroon, the French part of Cameroon, you need to write this exam because you were not taught in English. Okay? So letter of English can suffice for TOEFL, yes. But the GRE is a different kind of exam. It is not a language proficiency exam. It is a standardized test. In other words, how do I explain that in a very simple way? Okay, so you are from Nigeria and you studied, I've forgotten what I studied, geology, I think. Let me geology. You studied geology, for example. Somebody from South Africa studied geology. Somebody from China studied geology. Somebody from India studied geology. Somebody from UK studied geology. So all of you are applying to a university. Now, and all of these schools have different ways of assessing their students. Even in Nigeria, University of Ibadan has a different scale. I think this is a 7.0 scale. So you can see there's a lot of the different ways that universities assess their students, right? How can we standardize it? How can we have a central score that everybody, or you can say, okay, this score means this. Okay? That's what the GRE is for. So the GRE gives you a quantitative section and a verbal section and then a writing section. So all of this gives you a score, and that score is interpreted to mean that whatever. So that's what the GRE is for. And if you can write the GRE, I would really recommend, I would suggest that you do so. I think it's a little bit expensive. It's about $200 and something dollars. So yeah, think about it. Okay. Yes, Salisu, yes. Salisu. Forward. I don't know. Let's talk. Are you in the group? You're in the group, maybe. Let's see. When applying for a PhD is your BSc transfer needed? Yes, whatever you're applying for, let you apply for anything else in this life. See, let me explain to you. Your bachelor's degree is like your birth certificate. It's with you forever, for life. Your master's is not with you for life. You can change master's degree and forget about your last one, but your bachelor's degree, your first degree, is the most important degree you ever have in this life. So it's with you forever. You must include your bachelor's degree in all applications. If you don't include it, they will ask you to include it. So yes. This has really opened my thinking. Thank you, sir. Can an early years practitioner? Thank you. Yes, yes. Thank you. Don't mention them. Please mention. Please take a screenshot of this video, post it everywhere, pepper your friends, tell them that they missed out. Can an early years practitioner do masters in child psychology or data management? Yeah, yeah. Are you? I think you said are you in our group? Charlie, why are you in our group? If you're in our group, then you should be fine. Okay. If you're in a group, you will try and answer me. Let me know what was said to you. I had my bachelor's degree 14 years ago. Well done. Well done. And my master's 10 years ago. Well done. All in architecture. Awesome. What can I do to boost my chances of a PhD scholarship? It's the same thing in a different context. How can you convince us? By us, I mean the admission committee, that you can do a graduate degree after all of these years apart, away from school. What have you been doing in the last 10 years? Have you been frying akara? So, just joke. Or have you been doing architectural work? That's a lot of mental work, right? You do a lot of design and everything, so it requires a lot of skills. So that can suffice. So that one, someone can write a letter that attests to the fact that you've done a lot of mental work in architecture. That's sweet. Your past professors, if anyone is still in service, if they've retired, they can write a letter on your behalf. That's what you did 10 years ago. But also, you can also look at now. What are we doing in a PhD? Is like it's a terminal degree. So what? How can you convince them that you can do it? That's what I would just say. Look within yourself. How can you convince them? If you're doing a PhD in architecture as well, then you're fine. It's like let me use teaching as an example. Someone who will do science education, for example, if the person finished a master's degree 10 years ago, and the person has been teaching chemistry or has been teaching physics all this while, the person is perfect at a PhD program because why? They've been engaging with the content of science all this while, right? So it makes sense that they can cope in grad school. So architecture, have you been in that for the last 10 years? If yes, then you're good to go. Just find one or two people that can write letters for you and you'll be fine. Okay? Would a letter from a training institute suffice as a recommendation letter? What does that? Oh, wait. I think I understand what that means. Training institute. Does the training institute offer any form of degree? Do they offer NCE? Do they offer some sort of degree at the end of it? If yes, then sure. I've answered this question before. We do not give sample SOPs. We can do our best to guide you because in the past people have plagiarized our sample SOPs, taking my hard-earned intellectual property, what I wrote with my brain, stole it. So we have stopped, but we can always guide you, in all of our sessions and help you. Yeah, working in a different field things, then yeah, sure. If you are in our WhatsApp group, yes, then you'll be fine. We'll talk about it. Yes, you're fine. You're fine. You can whatever you have been doing. It's like someone that studied chemical engineering in university and is now working in the banking sector. You are still engaging in mental work. You're still doing all those, so it's fine. As long as you've not been idle and jobless, you're good. You're good. Absolutely. Yes. How can I say yes again? Hey, yes. Hey, yes. Hey, yes. Jerry is the holy girl. Jerry, GMAT, you're good, you're fine. Awesome. I'm telling you. GRE, GMAT, write it. It's a very hard, difficult exam to write. But if you spend the time to practice and write it and get a good score, they will be begging you, they'll be rushing you. Most searches I've made will always be yes. Right. This is a very good question. So let me interpret it. So that a lot of universities require a 2-1. Does it mean that 2-2 do not have any hope of getting a scholarship? Okay, now, very good. A lot of people um, do not want to spend money, and that's the problem. If you have a 2-2, what I would recommend is do a West evaluation. I'm saying West because that's the most popular one, okay? But there are other variations of West, other companies that do credential evaluation. Evaluate it. So that 2-2 may just become a 2-1. It removes some discrepancies in your scores and makes it standardized to a North American standard. Then you're fine. Okay? Do a West evaluation first, and then you have hope. Trust me. Trust me on that. You have hope. Some of you have okay or something. I thought you had another. I thought you have another name. Yes, yes. If you have a 2-2, do a West evaluation and you'll be fine. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Okay. Does that mean I've answered all the questions today? Are we all good? Are we happy? I see people that have a MSc in mathematics. A G K Uwo Korea. Unwoke Aura. If you are here, are you in our group? Are you in our group? If you're in our group, this is a very hot cake. Can get you somewhere fast. Bachelors of Law. Have you gone to law school? Adevinola, have you gone to law school? Victoria, what do you have a first class in chemistry? Accounting. Look at people. Look at people now. Economics and statistics. Come on. Great, great, great. Information resources management. Oh my god, these are great courses. Guys, waiting for now? Oh yeah, pure and applied chemistry. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So what do you have? If you can answer, do you have a first class or no, or a 2-1 or something? Let me know. If you are shy for camera, just send it to the group or something. Let me know. BSc botany. Come on. Chemical engineering. Look at good. These are great. Oh my god. Oh, awesome. Awesome. I'm happy we have I'm happy we have I'm happy we have a lot of people here. Thank you. I'm happy you learned a lot. That's why I'm called Uy. Yes, Prof. Uy. Oh, let's say Yo, that touched me somewhere. That's my person. Oh, let's say yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a sweet one. Yes. Happy I could help. I mean, we could do. I would create time every weekend like this. Just sit down and do all of this together. Let's help as many people as we can help. Absolutely. Yeah, depends on your field. If you depends on your industry, depends on the field, depends on the course. It's very possible to do a PhD with a bachelor's degree. It may just take you 6 years or 5 years, but it's very possible to do it. So if are you in our group? You're in our group, yes. If you're in our mentoring group, yes, you're fine. You're fine. Okay, Shalewa, I've seen you, I've seen you. What is the height? Very good. I'm happy that you have see, this will take you far. This will take you far. Remove all form of shyness and you go far. Trust me. Very good. 2-2, yes, awesome. 2-1. Salisu. Quantity surveyor, Susan Olive. Quantity surveyor, awesome. Perfect. It's very good. There's something wrong with it. It's very good. It's like having a BSc in mathematics and something in engineering. Very good. Science. Very good. You're good. BSc in chemistry. Awesome. Yes. Great. I have 2 more minutes. Who's ready? Yes. As far as you've been using your brain, you're fine. You're totally fine. Trust me. Teaching is underrated, but it proves the number one thing that grad admissions committees are looking for, which is, can you hack it in grad school? And if you can hack it as a teacher, teaching is very difficult. You have to do so many things, lesson plan, this, that, take care of 100 students. You're fine. You have a very lovely that husband. This night, show love to your husband. Show love to your husband because your husband loves you so much. I don't know how you got the link. Oh, how would I tell you now? How do we do this? Send me. If you are here, you're not following me on Instagram. You are wrong. Follow me on Instagram and send me a message on Instagram now. This is my Instagram handle. I'm phenomenally. Type it in the chat. Send me a message. Send me a DM on Instagram, and then we'll talk. If you are here, you're not following me on Instagram after all of this wisdom, you are wrong. I will appear in your dream tonight. Mustafa, you're hot too. 4.0 out of 5. You're hot now. This is good now. Happiness. You're hot too. You are hot. I already have a school memo for you that is. I have a school memo for you that is. You're hot. Good. Nothing. Good. 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 Awesome. 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 Biochemistry, Emmanuel. I see you. I see you. Great. Oh yeah, you're in the group in Miami. Yeah. So yes, we're talking. I have a curriculum for all of you in the group. Don't worry, we'll talk about it. Be aqua. What's be aqua like this? What is be aqua? Oh, are you Aquaman? Are you Aquaman? Are you Aquaman? Follow me on Instagram, everybody. Oh, follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, right there, right there, right there. Follow me on Instagram, right there, right there. Tap it now, so you don't forget. Follow me on Instagram right now. Let me be seeing it. Let me see the follow. Let me see the new followers now. Not see anybody. Oh. Where are they? Where are the followers? Okay, I've seen one. Any more questions? Are we good? Okay. BSc sociology. This is a hot cake. You can do so many things. You can do social work. You can do sociology itself. You can do so many other, adjacent programs. You are good. You're good. When you get to the body, don't forget my title. I have answered this question. No, I have answered this question. Did you miss it? I've answered the question. Everybody is my witness. I've answered that question. uh, yes, Gochi. This is the people that want to be my friends now. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you'll be my enemy from now on. I've only seen 3 people follow me. Oh, hey God, see hatred. Thank you so much, sir, for your see. Follow me now. Say no. Follow me on Instagram now. Let's do this thing. Instagram, Mustafa. Thank you so much. Thank you. But also add Instagram, please. Add Instagram, please. Add Instagram. Add Instagram. Add Instagram. This is my Instagram handle right now. This is my Instagram handle right now. Follow me on Instagram. Yes, happiness. I see you. Go to your awesome. Send me a message and we'll talk about it. BSc Computer Science. A day year more. Awesome. Great. Emmanuel, I see you. Great. Autometry blessing. Yes. Awesome. Follow me on Instagram. That's my person. Yoruba Lemi TV. Yes. Thank you. I have BSc Animal Science and MBA. Oh my God, this is hot. You're ready. You could do MBA again. You could do animal science. So you have options. You are open. So you can do another MBA in the US. They'll rush you like cake. Rush you like cake. That's so sweet. Okay, aquaculture. I was so scared. I was like, BSc aqua. I was like, okay, that's good. All right, are we good? We have 8 more minutes to go. Are we good? Any more questions? No. Physiology 2-1. Awesome. Great course. I love it. You'll be fine in the US. US is your calling. US is calling you right now. Follow me on Instagram, guys. Before you hop off, follow me on Instagram. Okay, I'll respond to you after the live, okay? Any other questions? Are we good? Can I end the live now or we're fine? Let me know if you're fine on the chat. Tell me if I've answered your questions. If I let me know. Do a thumbs up in the chat. Let me know. Thumbs up if I've answered all your questions. Thumbs up. Okay, my people. Yes. Now you're talking now. Following. Yes. Following. Yes. Hey, I wanted to show on my screen. For super, yes, you can follow that angle. Yes, absolutely. Okay. Oh, Yoha, you follow me with the juice kitchen. Awesome. Great, great, great. Okay. Yes, thumbs up. Such she's okay. We're good. We're good. Thumbs up if you're good, so that I can end the live and go and eat. I have chicken to eat right now. Then, then I'll do some work. Happiness, yeah, follow the good, good, good. So, did you get value today? If you got value today, awesome. So, take a screenshot of this video, prepare your friends, prepare them, share it on Instagram, share it on Facebook, tell them how much value you got, share it on LinkedIn as well, tell them how much value you got. And yes, great, awesome. Cheesy. Cheesy. I did not see anything. I did not see anything. Yes, Zimano says it's good. Zimano, you are coming to America very soon. I already know. Everybody knows already. Oyoa, yes. Jerry, yes. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Thank you guys so much. Remember that today was we did a broad overview of how the process looks like, from start to finish. I did not talk about the visa interview because interview requires another it requires like a 4 weeks series, but we'll get there. Okay. I talked about how to search for your schools, why searching for schools is important. It gave you the very popular website called for ICU.org to help you out in the search. I showed you how to send emails to professors, why it's important to send an email to professor because, of course, it's very important. I told you why already for the last 2 hours. And I give you a sample of what an SOP looks like, a format that has worked for me and people and work for you for sure. So that's for today. So in our next video, I'll do a live on focusing on emails. I'll tell you, I'll show you how to read an article on one of the publications, how to read it properly, how to pick insights, how to use that insight you picked to craft your email to that professor so that you can open your email properly and read it and give you the audience that you want. So if you're in the group, you're secured, you're safe, you're fine. If you're anywhere else, send me a DM and then we can talk business, okay? So that's all for today. Remember, live a better life, live your best life. Use what you have to get what you want because what you have is enough for you. I'll see you on the other side, guys. Have a lovely, lovely weekend. Okay, Charlie, yes, I can see that. I can't say it yet. I will see it when I see it. Yes, happiness. Thank you for joining me today. Okay, now I'm seeing the followers on Instagram. I'm like, why are the followers go to? All right, guys. Have a lovely, lovely night rest. Goodbye.